We are back with the Monotypes and the Madness in episode number 5. In the last episode, we chilled off with the Ice types. This time around, we're giving the Poison types a whirl. So we're going to try and keep these team breakdowns a little bit shorter going forwards with this series. Let's jump straight in. Top left slot, we've got Iron Moth, there to dish out as much damage as possible. Booster energy to boost speed, and the only surprising move here is Discharge, purely for Gyarados, should we see it, and maybe one or two other things, but mainly for the Gyarados. Next up, we've got Qwilfish, so a Pokemon that gets nowhere near as much attention as I wish it did, but we've got the Swift Swim Clear Amulet combination with quite a nice little moveset going on here. Of course, plenty of poison coverage throughout the team, so no poison here, instead Fell Stinger. If we can get some attack boost with Fell Stinger, then I think my opponent's going to be in a lot of trouble. So, Swift Swim, where's the rain? Well, let's look at the next Pokemon. We've got Grafaiai, a really interesting set going on here, super weird. So, Helping Hand is Helping Hand, that's going to help all other Pokemon on the team. Now, the rest of the moves are for specific matchups, more or less. Switcheroo is there for Choice Band Dragonite, among other things, just to lower damage output on strong physical attackers, because we've got that Flame Orb, so we want to get that gone out there onto those physical attackers. Then we've got Sunny Day, that's going to be there to power up Iron Moth, as well as to weaken strong water Pokemon like Palafin. And then in the last slot, we've got Rain Dance, so of course, the synergy with Qwilfish and Swift Swim and its water moves, and some defensive synergy for the rest of the team as well. But there may be times where we don't go for the Switcheroo and we end up with the burn, but that's okay, that's no problem, that's all part of the strategy. On to the next slot, we've got Amoonguss. Amoonguss is Amoonguss. This one doesn't have Pollen Puff because we're not really getting into situations to really utilise Pollen Puff, to be honest. So Clear Smog to help with the Dondozo matchup, and Rocky Helmet to help against Mousehold and Annihilate. Because you know I love a good Mousehold Annihilate counter, or check at least. Into the last two slots, so we've got Revavroom, a Pokemon that doesn't have great coverage, to be honest. So we've gone Shift Gear with Tera Blast and Water Terror. So again, the Rain Dance comes in here because it gives us a defensive boost to obviously weaken the fire moves, but also if we Terastallize, gives us an offensive boost with the Water Terror as well. So there's the Revavroom, and in the last slot, Toxicroak, Assault Vest, a set I really like on Toxicroak. Historically, I think it's just a really great set, probably the set for Toxicroak. Of course, we've got Fake Out Disruption. It's Disruption, can help out the Revavroom in particular, but otherwise it's just Disruption. And then we got some stab moves and then some Bullet Punch for Fluttermane as well. And that Assault Vest is going to allow us to really tank some hits with the Fire Terror as well, should we need to. A bit more of a defensive terror for us there. So that's the team. Of course we're going to get a win, but let's see how quickly we can get it. Okay, we have an opponent. Look at this. They've got the Chien-Pao Dragonite, and they've got the Mousehold Annihilate as well. So really want to be leading well into this. Okay, so I thought we might see this lead. At least we've got the Regenerator ability. Should we survive the turn with it? Which I feel like we probably would. We probably will. Let's see. Man, the fact that I could just Spore that Annihilate, because I think it's leftovers, isn't it? That's almost 50% onto Amoonguss there. Getting a bit too big for his boots here. Okay, so we're learning though. We're learning with the team. Maybe don't Sludge Wave Amoonguss and have it take quite so much HP away. We have an opponent. It's a Mousehold, but no Annihilate. They've got screen support, I assume, from that Grimmsnarl. They've got a Gyarados as well. Yeah, I expected something like this. What is this? Swords Dance? What's going on here? Missed the Gunk Shot. Yeah, there's Swords Dance. We're going to get Amoonguss in. Oh, there we go. We got the win! GG! Oh, okay, on to the next one. Okay, we've got an opponent. Oh, it's a Grafaiai. Look at this team. Oh, they've got Vivillon as well. Yeah, so the lead that everyone expected. Actually, no, we're going to protect. And we are, of course, going to fake out. If we've got the Covert Cloak on the Grafaiai, I might have some trouble as well. They have the Covert Cloak on Grafaiai, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, just caught out there. Disappointing, but it is what it is. Okay, we've got another opponent. It's like a weird water-themed team. Outside of the Flutter Mane and the Glimmora and the Amoonguss, so not really that water-themed at all. Okay. Oh, this is a weird one. I think that's part of the problem. We're facing some weirder stuff at this point on the ladder. The last two games have been within the top 10,000 actually. So they're just more anomalies than anything. So I have to try and figure out the game plans to these in team preview. Okay, so Iron Moth in the lead, probably pretty good. No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with these guys. We're going to bring Iron Moth. And Qwilfish or Grafaiai? Qwilfish. Let's give this a go. I think we can get this one. I think this is the one. Don't know what they're going to lead. I assume it's going to be the Glimmora. But we're about to find out. Amoonguss and Glimmora. Okay, so glad that we led with Revavroom. This is why we led Toxicroak, because I don't want them earth powering my Revavroom. So we're going to fake out, go for the shift gear. Amoonguss goes for the protect. Okay, now we're sitting on a boost now. So we've got no choice. We have to terrestrialize Amoonguss. Amoonguss, we have to terrestrialize Revavroom here. So we're going to do that. We're going to try and get this Amoonguss gone. So no switches, no Gyarados switching. So the Rage Powder. That's a good amount of damage. Is it Citrus Berry? It's not. Gunk Shot gets the job done. Okay, we could have got the Glimmora for free there. We could have gone into it. We'd have been immune to the Rage Powder. And the Mortal Spin comes out, so getting some poison off. Okay, so it is Corrosion Glimmora. Good to know. But we've got the Pokemon advantage right now. Of course, we've done our Tera. We haven't seen theirs yet, so there is that to consider. We've got to sit through these animations as well now, unfortunately. So there is the Gyarados. Okay. So I've got decisions. I think we're going to switch in Qwilfish. I'm not going to switch in Iron Moth. I don't want to get, I don't want to get obliterated in one shot because I need Iron Moth to stick around to deal with this Gyarados. Toxicroak goes a long way to dealing with this Gyarados as well. Let's have a look. If they switch Glimmora, what could they switch in? We're going to go for the Iron Head into that slot. Gyarados protects. Maybe just trying to rack up poison damage, I guess. It actually survives. I was not expecting that. How did that survive? That's +1. Oh no, it's not. We got Intimidate. That's neutral. Okay, so we got the flinch though. We were very fortunate there. And we are going to... Oh, is that doubly resisted? It is, isn't it? I don't think that's going to work. Now we're going to bring Toxicroak back in. Actually, no, we're not. We're not. What am I saying? We're going to do this. We're going to Aqua Jet, and we're going to go for another Shift Gear. Might be a bit greedy, but it should put us firmly in the driving seat. So Qwilfish gets rid of Glimora. We get another boost. Thunder Wave. Okay. I mean, not really surprising, is it? It's on Gyarados. They're all carrying Thunder Wave nowadays. We're still in a great spot. Qwilfish is the Pokemon in the back. Okay, so again, we still haven't seen the Tera. If we can get some chip onto both of these, at the moment, they're in range of the... Well, the Gyarados certainly is in range of Discharge. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll double up into that slot. Might be a bit risky. Not spreading the damage, but we'll see. Qwilfish is ready. That face. Okay, so we're seeing the Tera. What's it going to be? Don't be ground, please. Water. They're going all in on the water. Okay, so Toxicroak is looking really quite nice in the back as well. Depending on what moves we see. Yeah, the damage is racking up now as well. And the waterfall. Gets Rev of Room gone. So the water, the terrestrialization get rid of Gyarados' quadruple weakness. So I do need to keep that into consideration as well. Okay. We're going to bring in Toxicroak. I'm sure Waterfall is the only damaging move they've got on this Gyarados. And we're just going to go after the Qwilfish. Oh, wrong one. I don't think this will the combination will get the KO, but you never know, it might. And then we're in business with Qwilfish. So protect from Gyarados. It's not quite enough, is it? I don't think. No, unfortunately not. That would have been something. Okay. So we are just going to pick off at this Gyarados and safely get the Iron Moth in. No rushing. No need to. So goodbye, Qwilfish. Yeah, I think it's all over. I'm pretty sure it's all over. And they'll probably forfeit, I imagine. Unless they're banking on this poison damage racking up as well. But we're going to hit him with the Drain Punch. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We got ways around this as well. A little something like this. And with that, we're pretty much full HP. Yep, near enough. So we might not even need the Eye Moth in the end. See if we can hit with the gunk shot. No full paras on the Qwilfish. So Qwilfish finally goes down. Gunk shot gets the job done. So we did it. We got our win. It was a little bit more difficult than I anticipated once again. Like I said, I think it's because of the just some of the weird things we're facing at this stage. They're really hard to account for. But yeah, we got our win. That should be the end of it. That should be the end of it because we didn't. It wasn't our first game. So that's the end of it. We're gonna spin the wheel. Or are we? Survivor Stew, this one's for you. Okay. I don't really have any comments on this team. It's just a mishmash. Qwilfish looks pretty good here. But I kind of do want to bring this a Viper though. Can I lead to Viper against this? I think they just lead the Arcanine, right? And they start going for it from there. Let's think. We've got the Bulldoze play. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to go Viper, Iron Moth. Along with Qwilfish. Gengar? Yeah, I think Gengar. Okay, let's give this a go. Goodra Arcanine lead. Okay. I wonder if we'll see a Snarl on the Arcanine. Don't see that too often nowadays. This is our play here. See what this Arcanine goes for. Could see the Wisp into Viper. Could see the Flare Blitz into Viper as well. Extreme Speed. And is it going to be a Muddy Water? By any chance? It is. Okay. Look at oh, tanking that. Look at that. That's like nothing. Okay, so we've got the special defense drop. We are going to keep it up with the acid sprays though. Don't want to switch out. I don't think there's any reason to. No, there's not. We're just going to go in. We're just going to go in. Let's do it. Judging by the damage from the Goodra, I can only assume that that's like an Assault Vest and not Specs. Because that was not a lot. Oh, is that a choice band? feel like that might be a choice band. Get the poison. Yeah, should have gone into the Arcanine with this. This acid spray. Okay, so Iron Moth's accuracy falls. That's fine though. Okay, Goodra is almost out there. We're going to acid spray the Arcanine. We're going to get Gengar in. Gone are the days of levitate Gengar. I would love to bulldoze here. See, it's another extreme speed. That's definitely banded. So Viper taking these hits. Get the accuracy drop. Curse Body comes out though. Look at that. Don't miss the acid spray. Okay, right. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. We'll go for the Feint. Actually, no, we won't. We won't go for Feint. We will go for the... I don't want to switch anything in. I think we're going to lose the vibe here. Sorry, Stu. I think we are going to lose it. And we are going to go for the... Oh, we'll go for the Feint. No, we're not. No, we're going to go for the Acid Spray. And we're going to go for the Shadow Ball into Arc... Oh, that's supposed to be into Arcanine. Oh, we timed out there. That wasn't ideal. At least we... That went into the Arcanine. How'd that happen? Okay. I actually would have rather targeted the Goodra and not take the chip damage. That's quite a lot. Get the burn as well. Oh no. Okay. So it's 2v3, but we're not looking too healthy right now. So Viper did a job though. Oh, this is tough. I have no idea. Wish I could see their team. We're going to Qwilfish because I think they've got Flutter Mane. Shenpao. So if I have to guess, that's going to be a Sucker Punch coming out, isn't it? I feel like we need to... There's definitely Specs Flutter Mane. I mean, with the way that they've gone with their team, that is 1,000,000% Specs Flutter Mane. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the Liquidation. We're going to get Iron Moth in. Because I think they do Sucker Punch that slot. Oh, that's the wrong one. That was the wrong one. What is going on this game? Okay, so we're going to switch in Iron Moth. Hopefully. Which we do. So there's the Sucker Punch. They still haven't terrestrialized yet. Shadow Ball, yeah. Expected as much. We should survive, I think. 3 HP. I thought we'd survive with a bit more than that. Oh, it's Lifefall, but that's why. Okay. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Now, from here, they need to... I mean, they're going to Sucker Punch the Iron Moth. They don't have a choice. But I lose here if I predict wrong. If they predict me and expect me to protect. So this is our play here. So they do just sucker punch that slot. Iron Moth goes down. How much damage are we going to see from this liquidation? It's not quite enough to 2-hit KO. Okay. Oh, that's really disappointing. Okay, so yeah, it's all over, isn't it? It's all over. It's all over. Oh no. I was thinking I had Survivor in the back still when I could go for a feint, but I should have played to the prediction. I can't even Destiny Bonds because they're going to sucker punch that slot. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh no, here's what we do. What am I talking about? We go for the Liquidation. We go for the Thunderbolt. And we hope the Thunderbolt's enough if that's what they're going to actually protect. Okay. So it's actually not over yet, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that we're going to get the job done here. Yeah, there's the sucker punch. We need a crit or a high roll. Hope that last one was a low roll. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Qwilfish coming through. Stu, that one was for you. That one was for you. There we go. We got Survivor up and going. Even got a KO, I think. Did we get a KO? Maybe we didn't get a KO, but it helped get some KOs. So, Poison type is behind us. That was actually quite difficult. We're at a stage now where, yeah, things are just weird. I think I'm going to have to hop on ladder with a serious team. On that note, there is an online tournament this weekend that I will be preparing for. I want to go in with a really good team, so maybe I can put that onto the ladder first, get my rank up a bit more, and make it a bit more consistent with what we're going up against, because it's a bit of a nightmare at the minute. But yeah, that's Poison. 2 teams that we've showcased there, 1.5 teams. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we're going to see in the next episode. Poison type's down. Why is it still on the wheel though? Poison type's down. Let's spin it. What we're going to get? Fighting. That's my guess. It's not going to be fighting. It's going to be grass. Okay. Grass. Amoonguss springs to mind, as we've just actually seen Amoonguss. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so grass. Of course, Abomasnow is grass as well. Just sitting there at the top of the pile. Probably not going to be using that again. Okay, so we've got 1 legal Paradox Pokemon in Brute Bonnet, and Wochien as a Ruinous Pokemon. Ah, man, this is I don't like the looks of this one, if I'm being honest. Not a whole lot of damage going on here, outside of things like Meowscarada. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, I think. Let's have a look. Breloom probably will be making an appearance. Good old Breloom. I don't think we have access to Trick Room. Looking at any of these. Oh no, we do. Meowscarada gets Trick Room. I don't think it's pre-evolutions do though, because otherwise I'd be using one of those. Oh, of course, Toadscrawl as well. Okay, so we have Trick Room. We're probably going to go Trick Room with this team. We do have Tailwind as well, because Tropius gets Tailwind. As does Jumpluff as well. And we don't have any Intimidate. No. Do we have Fake Out? I don't think we do. No, we don't. This is, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very difficult one. But we got some bulk there. We've got some bulk with things like Rotom, set up screens, Wochien as well helps there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I will catch you in that next one and maybe on a stream as well. Like I said, this weekend. Check it out if you're free. You take care.